please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage Mark Steele. A man of steel, if you will.
Thank you, Pete. Always bring a chair in case you get tired at any point. So, when was the last time you believed you were invincible?
Today.
All right, I like that answer. Usually, when we're young, at some point, most of us believe we're invincible, even a little bit. I know I did. In fact, my two older brothers and I, we would literally shout, "I am invincible!" Of course, back then, to be invincible, all I needed was a towel for a cape, a t-shirt, and some flashy underwear. So you're lucky I overdressed. The three of us, we'd run around the house, we'd climb up on chairs and couches and dining room tables, and every time we would climb up, we would shout, "I am invincible!" So what would it take for you to believe you were invincible today? Because that is my goal for today, to make each and every one of you invincible leaders. And the way that we're going to do that is by empowering you to achieve exceptional results, to reach key decision makers and move them to buy now. If your sales teams were reaching decision makers and moving them to buy now, would that be a good thing? Yes. All right. But before we make you all invincible leaders, let's figure out what's standing in your way. What are some of the challenges that you're facing today in your business? It can be with your customers, your team. Just raise your hand and share with me any challenges that you may be facing. Right there, Joy?
Being a solopreneur and having to do a lot more than I really want to do.
Having to be a jack of all trades and have so many things to do at any given time. Anybody else? Finances, always struggling, trying to make sure that finances are balanced. How about somebody over here? A challenge that you're facing in your business?
Lead generation.
Oh, lead generation. Yeah, where do we get those leads? Well, I appreciate you sharing those with me. I'll make sure to try to address those as we go through today. And the truth is, there are challenges out there. But there is also incredible opportunity. Like the opportunity for you to fundamentally change your relationship with your customer by transforming the sales experience for your customers, to be seen as a strategic partner in their success. Because all this challenge, all this change means that you are more important to their business than ever before. And when you help them see that, you're on your way to being invincible. But I will share with you that I have not always felt invincible. Gene shared that I worked for Microsoft for 15 years, and I struggled with confidence at various points in my career. I was not always confident enough to stand on a chair at the beginning of my sales presentations. I was young, I was determined, I really wanted to do a good job. I remember one of my very first sales presentations. It was for a financial services customer here in the Chicago area. Their CIO, or Chief Information Officer, wanted to talk to us about our platform. And I thought, here's my chance. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna build a relationship, be seen as somebody he can trust. And so I walk in and I said, "Well, hello, Mr. CIO." No, that was not his real last name. "Your team at Microsoft is here to help." And from there, I smoothly transitioned in my sales presentation. I was not more than 10 minutes into my presentation when the CIO stood up and said, "This is a waste of my time." And he turned and walked out the door. I was floored. Have any of you ever had an executive storm out in the middle of one of your presentations? Just me? Really? Well, thanks for that boost of confidence. I appreciate it. Well, the rest of my first year in sales did not go much better. I ended my first year at 57% of my sales target. And my pipeline for the coming year was not much better. I was in trouble. I needed help, and I needed it fast. Fortunately, somebody told me I should talk to Michael. Michael had a fantastic reputation, completely different experience than my own. He was an account executive that had a great relationship with his customers. And one day I saw him in the office and I swallowed my pride and I said, Michael, I am really struggling with this. I've tried everything. What's your secret? And Michael looked at me and said, my secret is that when it comes to my customers, I am there to give. I am there to solve their challenges. Do you want to be great at sales? Stop trying to be great at sales. Be great at serving your customer. I know this group over here just went, duh. But for me, that was a very new concept. I wasn't even sure what it meant. But I was determined to do something.